So we're going to talk about how this all goes down. Because it goes back and back and back and back and back. At some point in time, something happened to somebody, and it just keeps going and going and going. So how we get treated is a reflection of how we are going to treat somebody else. Majority of dudes that I know, few friends, they're checking out, bro. They're not looking to approach majority of women anymore because of the results. The results aren't there. A lot of these dudes be better than most of these chicks. The results still are not there. So women have dated that one guy, got done dirty, and now from the situation they were involved in, usually women get done dirty by at least one dude in their lifetime, they go to the next. And when they go to the next, that next dude is going to get the punishment that the dude prior has caused. Hurt people. So the hurt person is going to hurt you because you hurt them. And it's just a da-da-da-da-da. It's just this ping pong effect. That's where you have to be the mature person to step away and stop whatever happens, because there's no point in applying hurt to somebody else just because you got hurt. If you get hurt, you stay still, find who you are again, find who you are in the first place if you haven't even before that, so you can maneuver in life and see things through your own lens and not do some dumb shit to somebody else because something happened to you. Two wrongs don't make a right, and you will continue to be cursed if that is how you move in life. Something else dudes have to realize is, bro, like, when you talk to women, you can't actually try to get them. Like, that's the last thing you want to do. For those of you dudes that are single, have a wide range of different people on the go. So you're not fixated on one, because you're not even with her, bro. Now, if you have a girlfriend, obviously be loyal to your girlfriend. Talk to just your girlfriend and nobody else, unless you don't want to and you're the next Dan Bilzerian. But don't do nothing dirty by any means. But if you're single, you can talk to whoever you want because nobody's your girlfriend. So in this case, bro, don't try so hard to chase after the women and get the women and try to like hang out with them quick, to try to get these dates quick, to try to get something going quick. But rather, talk to a bunch. Don't necessarily try to hang out with them. Don't try to set dates. Don't try to do any of that stuff until more time goes on and you start to realize that you're actually getting her to like you through communication. Instead of she don't even like you or know you yet, and you're trying to ask too many personal questions quick. You're trying to get to know her too quick. You're trying to hang out with her too quick. This seems like you have no options. This seems like you have no women at all. So if you just don't do that and you're content, you're a content man in life, this is going to radiate abundance. She's going to be like, okay, this dude seems cool. This dude, he's got it going on. So let me, I'm kind of intrigued. And they will be intrigued. And slowly you can start to, get where you want to get. And there's no other way about it. But I just think the way men approach women today, a lot of men are giving up because they don't understand the process. They don't understand how to successfully approach women so they're giving up. Men aren't approaching women no more because they're giving up, but they're giving up because they're making the wrong moves. If you weren't making the wrong moves, you'd be getting different results. If you were getting different results, you would still be approaching women. There's no other way about it. When you guys are talking to women, bro, for the first time and it's their new chicks, you have to know exactly how to get her going. You have to know exactly what to say from her response, every single message. You have to know what to say to get her intrigued, to get her going. And it's not to be manipulative, it's not to be fake, it's not to tell her everything she wants to hear. It's just so you can even get her to look your way without her ghosting right away. Because a lot of guys, bro, I'm not going to lie, they just can't talk to women over text. They can't intrigue women enough over text, and they think this guy's trash or something, when sometimes he was a good dude. He just had no game over text. And if she were to hang out with him, it would have been a different story in a lot of cases. So you guys have to get better in general at talking to women. And it's not something that can just happen overnight, but rather repetitions, some failures. And don't take anything personal, bro. I'm giving you guys this advice. If you guys are on dating apps or anything else, like, man, some guys get super butthurt if they had one girl in the go and she's not there no more. Like, bro, there's a million other people. So I don't know what you're so sad about whenever there's literally so many more out there that you could talk to. So, and this is for dudes that are single, man. Like, get a bunch on the go. Don't stop because one's there and you're just so fixated on her. Now, it's different if you're getting somewhere and it's like gone pretty far. It's different then. But there's no guarantees with women, bro. There is no guarantees. So you shouldn't take anything personal. You have to understand there's a bunch of dudes out there too talking to the girl that you want if she's single as well. So it's not personal. She could have been talking to somebody else a long time ago. And the fact that she ghosted you, she might have just been, she's with somebody else because somebody else came along first. Maybe you could have got her, but somebody else came first. They were doing work that you weren't doing first just because they found her first. There's so many variables that could happen as to why a woman would ghost you. So it don't matter at the end of the day. There's going to be another one that's going to come. So that's why you get a bunch in the go. Not to manipulate a bunch, but just to talk. You're talking just to talk. It doesn't really matter. You're not just sandblasting every female that comes by. Although you could if you wanted to, I guess. You can do whatever you want if you're single. But the thing is, guys, you have to get yourself there first anyways. So take your time. That's my advice that I would give to you guys. Approaching women to begin with, don't try to get something going quick unless you know she's already interested, and then you can slowly start. You get her interested by not being needy. You get her interested by being funny, knowing what to say, when to say it, knowing how to respond to the things she's saying to you. And you're just in abundance, like in general. Like, it's really that simple. Most dudes just don't get it, bro. They don't get it. But it's a learning process. Like, I think a lot of dudes as well, like, they might be in hard times. They're young, they're in hard times, things is going in that direction. So if you find yourself talking to women and the slightest bit of rejection happens, it can tear your confidence down because you're not as confident as you'd like to be. That is what has to change. You can't really care, bro. You can't care. At the end of the day, it is a woman. Like, it doesn't have to be personal. You don't have to look at it as like you're ugly or something like that if she didn't want to talk. I think a lot of dudes play things out in their head too much nowadays, when you just gotta view it like you're the male, bro. She's a female. Catch the dog, catch the fish. It is what it is. If you don't get that fish, there's another fish, bro. There's another fish, and another one, and another one, and another one. So who cares if one swims by? Okay, it's gone. Got to get the other. Got to get the other. Got to get the other. And you just don't spend time caring about it, or feeling rejected, or feeling butthurt because something happened. Doesn't matter. There's another. Like, that's how you have to think. That is abundance. And I just think a lot of dudes have to think these things out, because a lot of dudes are stopping completely approaching women. And there's a time, bro, where you know what? You don't want to deal with women too much. You want to be focused on the mission. You want to be focused on what you're doing to get yourself where you want to be in life as a man, because that's being important. A lot of women ain't even going to look your way if you're not at a certain place in life. So that's very important. Women can say otherwise, but look how many dudes, bro, they turned down that weren't that dude, but there's another dude that's far better and she's with him now. Look how many times that happens. Women are never going to admit a lot of things because it makes them look bad if they do, like being hypergamous, liking guys with money who are taller, who are muscular, who are good looking, who are those types of dudes. They're not going to fully admit it. They don't want to seem superficial. They don't want to seem in that kind of a way. But at the end of the day, bro, everybody, man and woman, is attracted to certain things. And it is what it is. We can't help what we're attracted to, what we're not attracted to. And we can all become more attractive by seeing the things that we have to do and getting that done. That is what we can do. So, last bit of advice, don't beat yourselves up, fellas, over some silly shit, over something that happened with a female. Even if you were talking to her for like a month and it didn't work out, because I know a lot of dudes in that situation as well, bro. It don't matter at the end of the day. Like, there's gonna be more. Stay where you're at. Go out a little bit. It depends what age you're at. Like, if you're young and you still got the time, go out a little bit. Experience some things. Don't go out too much. I wouldn't recommend, because you got to stay focused too. Put yourself out there a little bit. Get on the dating apps, because at the end of the day, it's just more people you're coming across. But with that being said, if you're going to get on dating apps, make sure you have a good portfolio on your dating app. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, because you're going to get overlooked by so many other dudes who look good, a lot better than you. And you could be better than your portfolio. That's why, if you feel you're a lot better than the pictures you have, then get a lot of good pictures. That's how you fix that. If you're that good, then get good pictures. There's no excuses. So get a good profile. It's going to give you a lot more options. Women's going to message you a lot differently. You're going to find yourself getting somewhere a lot easier, and yous will like the returns of what is going down. So that is something you have to really understand. It also takes a lot of patience with women today, because, bro, there's so much game exposed. There's so many things that both men and women know about each other. Like, there's just so much. So you have to take your time. Anyone who just tries to jump in and try to get things going right away, or dudes trying to get laid, not wanting to waste their time and just putting it right out there, bro, that stuff most of the time is not going to work. It's not going to work. Now, if you're a better looking dude and you're jacked and whatever else, and you try to get some fatties, then maybe it would. But if you want chicks that are on your level, you want the better looking girls, it's going to take work. You think they're just going to give themselves to you like nothing? It's not going to happen. The better the girl, the more work it's going to take. The worse the girl, it's going to be easier for you, but do you really want that? Probably not. So, you guys understand how it goes, and sometimes even those types, bro, like they're not just going to do it because they probably are used to getting used and tossed to the side, so yeah. You guys understand, man, and I get why a lot of dudes ain't approaching no more, but just learn, bro. Learn the game, learn how it goes, and don't waste too much time on it. Stay focused on the mission, and better things are coming. But anyways, guys, that is the video for this evening. I will be back with the next. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.